I saw this today and I'm like, no. So this guy I can't stand. I just can't stand this guy. He is like the sports version of Joe Rogan, him and like the Pat McAfees of the world. But Stephen A. Smith, he's for some reason in his brain, he is like literally in the top 10 most popular people in the country. I mean, I think he literally thinks that. If you ever see him before an NBA game, especially a Knicks game, and they show him, for some reason, they show him walking, like the players, how the players, they show the players walking into the locker room off the bus. Well, they show him and he's walking like he's LeBron James, like he's going to go into the game. This guy, I heard this clip today, Lana, and I'm just like, no, please make this stop. We've got to find a way to make these people stop thinking that they are more important than everybody else. Here's Stephen A. Smith almost insinuating that he's so fed up with the Democrats, and if they don't get their act together, he's going to straighten them out. And that I want to say that he's almost implying that he's going to run for president.
I'm going to call it like I see it. I've been doing that for my entire career, and damn it, I ain't stopping. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in the best health I've been in 25 years. If you thought I wasn't going away before, you have no idea how the hell I'm not going away now. I'm just getting started. Mr. Trump, President Trump, I'm sorry.
Oh boy, sorry, President Trump.
I don't like what I'm seeing in some cases, bro. I don't like what I'm seeing. Democrats pounce on them. If you don't, I'll find somebody who will.
No,
or I'll do it my damn self.
Talking like this.
I'm going to give President Trump all the credit in the world when he deserves it. And I'm going to call him out when he deserves it too. That's how it's going down on this show. Get used to it.
Oh my God.
Because I'm coming.
Oh, that's what it sounded like. He sounded like he was coming.
Right. Yeah, like literally.
Yes. I'm embarrassed for him.
And I apologize because I played that after Jasmine Crockett. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most cringy, where do you rate that on the scale, Lana?
Oh, man, that was like 100 in cringe. That is disgusting. Why was he talking like he was in some type of Ron Jeremy porn movie? Ew. I'm coming for you.
Because Lana, again, we have developed a media in this country now where everybody, the reporters, the journalists, the sports reporters, they think they're more important and bigger than the actual politics and the actual sports. And it's now become, this is why a Donald Trump can win the presidency. This guy thinks he is way more important than he is. And unfortunately, there are some people that put in his brain that he is the most important voice in America right now.
Well, he needs to tell his barber that so his barber can hook his hairline up because that shit's whack. Like, what is happening, Steven? Like, it's crooked. Like, you're going to have a hairline, at least have one that's straight across. Like, if that's what you're going to do, at minimum, get your barber to put his glasses on because that's crazy.
You know, your response was appropriate. You laughed throughout the entire thing. And it was just, it's painful to listen to. And I apologize to anybody that had to sit through that. But this is where we are now in this country. And that's what concerns me. We're in a point now where you think it's clownish now Donald Trump is the president. Like the stupidity of this country is, it's cool now, Lana. It's cool to be stupid. It is cool to be stupid in this country, and people wear it on their sleeves with the utmost amount of pride. And unfortunately, stupid rules, and we're in big trouble. But anyway, we're going to wrap up the show. Lana, close us out. Give us some words of wisdom.
Hey, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. At least the Democrats are fighting back. I just hope we just stay focused on what we need to do and just continue to call out Elon Musk. Like keep pitting Elon and Trump, make them bump heads.
Keep calling him president. Do not stop that.
Exactly. Keep calling him the president, you know. And, I mean, and honestly, this really is serious business. So let me flip that. If you are listening, please call your lawmakers.
Yeah.
Senators, call your congressmen, call them and tell them that you don't like what's going on. Because if you're not getting Social Security, then your freaking auntie is, or your grandma is, or your ma is. Like, somebody's getting it. Like, this is the beginning. Like, it's coming, right? Because even if Elon does not steal money, because he has money, but what they can also do is fuck shit up, right? Like, it's just, they don't know what they're doing. There are going to be holes and gaps. And I heard someone say today, you know, they're in these systems. They know what they're doing because China is always trying to, you know, hack into the federal government.
Right.
So if you get rid of the federal workers and put people in who don't know what they're doing, like children right out of high school, China is, like, again, like we keep saying, we're not joking. Russia and China are happy right now because
thrilled.
Trump is making their jobs so much easier. It's like he's working for them. Like he just is. Nothing can go right with this much chaos. So that is a good thing. It actually is a good thing for Democrats because you can't just keep putting all these executive orders, just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And like things are just going to be moving like clockwork. But that's not how this is going to happen.
It's not, but you know what? It's strategy. It is Steve Bannon's strategy of flooding the zone with shit. You know, there's probably 10 other things we could have talked about on tonight's show, but there's just so much that you can't keep up with everything. So the Democrats have to pick and choose which battles they're going to take. And I think what they're doing, Lana, is some of the things like the ending the birthright citizenship is I'm not even really sure Donald Trump cares about that. I just think he is wondering what the Supreme Court will do. And if they say you're okay with that, that now opens up the door to so many other things. And that's where the concern is.
Right. But they can't chase the things that were never popular with the people. They can't. So for instance, right, they can't be out in front of friggin' the U.S. aid department talking about let us in on TV because nobody gives a fuck about that. We understand why it's important. The regular average person does not care about that. They care about their aid. They don't care about what America is giving other people because they're going to say there are homeless people who need help here. We get it. But that's a side burner right there. And Trump will do all these side things to get us unfocused on the big picture. And the big picture really is a private citizen has control of the federal government right now in all of our things, and we never voted for him.
Lana, a private citizen who is not born in this country, who has ties and is in bed with China and Vladimir Putin. He has a regular conversations with Vladimir Putin. Like, what are we doing? Like, how are people not stuck? Even if you're a Trump supporter.
People don't get that part. We get that part. That's almost something
I wish we didn't, to be honest. I wish we were stupid.
I know, but the lawmakers know better. But the average voter doesn't know. They don't care that far, right? And they get as far as they have our Social Security and stuff. They don't give a fuck about the Putin China. They don't care about that. And Democrats got to learn to speak the average person or the low information voter like Jasmine does, because when you get into the weeds of what the USAID does and how it back channels and it helps, they don't care. Just like we tried to explain why we help Ukraine.
Right.
We're not giving Ukraine money. We're making the weapons here, and we're actually getting paid, right? Like, so the money comes back to they couldn't get that. So
Nope.
we can't do that.
They also don't understand that it's not a check that's being written. They don't understand that it has to go through Congress first. And Mike Johnson is the leader of the House, and he is the one who approves it in the House first. They don't get that. You know what else they don't get? This is like, I heard somebody bringing this up, the USA thing, where Caroline Leavitt, the press secretary, and then Donald Trump has repeated this a few times, that they have given $50 million in condoms to Gaza. And I read into that. I was like, first of all, this doesn't even make any sense. That you're in a country where they're not even really, are they even allowed to use condoms over there? So I looked into it, and there's no proof of it. You know what they think it is? There's a province in Africa called Gaza, and they saw that. Yeah. And of course, there's an AIDS epidemic over in and they mixed up the two Gazas. Yeah. And so this is either a department that is so dumb that has no idea what they're doing, or they understand how to use the language. It says Gaza. Who gives a fuck? We don't have to point out that it's a province in Africa.
Because MAGA will never research it. They will just say, well, Biden gave millions of dollars in condoms. Like, it doesn't make sense because it's not true. Like, that's so asinine. You got to think like, no, this can't be true. Like, even the staunchest MAGA, if you heard that Biden was given $500 million in condoms to Gaza, something in your brain should click like, no, that
doesn't make sense.
Maybe it was 5,000. Like, something should just click to say, no, something's not right here. But y'all dumb motherfuckers are like, well, Trump said it.
Yep.
Gotta be true.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gotta be true. The windmills must cause cancer because Trump, he said that. So that's true.
And again, they repeat it. Not only did they repeat it, Jesse Waters went on his Fox show to say that they were taking those condoms and they were floating them across the river so they can use them to build bombs with them.
Yes, because Trump said it.
This is fucking insanity. That this is
like,
insane.
how do you make bombs with condoms? Like,
listen,
what kind of fucking condoms are those? Like, what are y'all talking about?
None of it matters, because all that matters is that the flying monkeys have to believe it, and the flying monkeys, I mean, literally fly into mountain after mountain after mountain, and they don't care. They're like, who's the cartoon character that Bugs Bunny kept fucking with? That's who they are. And they're Bugs Bunny is like Trump and all the, like, the right wing propaganda media is Bugs Bunny. And who is it? Wile E. Coyote. He would always fuck with that poor coyote. He would draw on a big mountain. He would draw a door to make it look like it was a door, and he would go act like he'd go through it. Wile E. Coyote would fall for it every fucking time and smash into the goddamn fake door. I can't stand these fucking people. I can't stand them. Oh my God, I can't stand your stupidity. Somewhere in life you have to be a nice person, like somewhere. But your stupidity, I hate.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't get the blindly following. Like, if Biden ever said that Trump sent Gaza $500 million in condoms, I would be like, what the fuck is wrong with Biden? Like, literally, I'd be like, the fuck is wrong with Biden? Like, I would think that he had a problem.
And it's making smart people like me and you having to literally
talk about condoms.
$50 million in condoms. That doesn't. What does that mean? But for you and I, we actually go look and find out what the real story is.
Exactly.
And then we go, oh my God, these people are so dumb.
Look it up. We're not just saying the shit, Trump is lying. When he says something, we actually look it up to make sure that it is he telling the truth, or is this they don't do that. It's just Not even
I take no pleasure in calling them dumb, and I wish they weren't, because this actually it angers me and it frustrates me that people are just this gullible, like grown adults. Even we've talked about this before. Even if you have an 8th grade education, you should still be able to see through this, but they don't, and that's okay. But here's what you can see: the Quest show. Lana may not be there Thursday night.
May not.
She might be. She may not. But there's plenty of shows you can catch up on. She did a great show last week. I always encourage people to please subscribe to the Quest show. And you can find that on YouTube. We always ask, do we always ask too late to hit the like button and subscribe? We do have it scrolling, so hopefully they read the scroll once in a while during the show.
Like and share and subscribe.
But please subscribe. Everybody that is, should we read this bandit comment? Oh my, if Canada wants to keep firing $1.4 billion salvas at America to help secure the border, we're good with that.
Secure what border?
I don't know. I don't know.
Canadian border from what?
I think they're talking about the fentanyl thing that is 0.2% of fentanyl that comes across this country. They seem very interested in things that literally almost have no existence, like transgender people, fentanyl. I mean, they're obsessed. They're obsessed with it.
Okay, so again, with the fentanyl, yes, it comes not across the Canadian border. Yes, it is a big problem. But why y'all pretending to care about it?
I don't know.
Donald Trump pardoned the fentanyl kingpin that was selling the shit on Ross Albright. Y'all okay with that, MAGA? So, like, is it okay for Ross to sell fentanyl and for your daddy to pardon him, but it's bad if it comes from somewhere else? Like, I'm confused with y'all's thinking and how you justify this shit. Because if you're fucking against fentanyl, be against fentanyl everywhere, across the board.
Right.
Not if J6, well, if they got arrested selling it, it's okay. Or if Ross and Trump pardoned him for selling it, it's okay. But oh my God, it's coming across the border. Put the tariffs. Like, y'all are fucking stupid. That's why.
Go ahead. You're right.
I was just gonna say, like, that's why we keep saying it's like it's past gullible. You guys are you're being willfully ignorant because you fucking know. Because the bottom line is, and we kind of dance around it here, is y'all just fucking want to hate. That's just
exactly what it is.
Half of you aren't even this stupid or gullible. You just don't fucking want to like people. You don't want to like black people. You don't want to like brown people. You don't fucking care about women. You don't fucking care about kids. You just want to complain about shit, and you don't give a fuck about people dying, people being human trafficked, fentanyl. What the fuck? Just shut up. It's just.
I'm not even adding to that. That is exactly right. That's exactly what it is. You are correct, Lana. Period. End of story. That's it. That's it.